What's up, everybody? It's your man right here, the one, the only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster, one of the original road warlords, and as always, bringing you the knowledge and dropping the science in this industry of what we call trucking. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we are back live again on another weekend. So, if you got your questions ready, I'll have the answers at the ready as well. Same thing as you come in, let me know that my audio is okay and stuff, and then y'all can go and fire away. All right, preacher, what's going on with you? Oh yeah, before we get started and stuff like that, we want to give a pause for the cause for the brother Chadwick Bossman. You know, ain't nothing else got to be said about that great brother there and stuff, man. The great contributions that that brother gave, um, it's something that when you see it, you don't want to think the worst. You don't want to think the worst and stuff. I understand some people will say like, well, I'm doing this for a certain role and stuff like that. But then, see, I lost my if you ever lose a loved one to cancer, then you pretty much know who has and who don't. You know, you pretty much know who has and who don't have it. So this brother here, um, it's most unfortunate and stuff. But the thing is, it's a reality that it's a reality and stuff that everybody live with. Cause health health equals wealth, and especially in this industry we're in here and stuff. Your health is very important. Um, have you ever had a problem with shippers rejecting reefer loads because of smell? I never had that I never had that personally, but it can happen. I seen examples of it. It's never happened to me personally, but I've seen that happen and stuff. And so let's see who was talking about that. Calvin Leaks, he was talking about it. You were talking about his on his video and like the stuff he was doing. And so I also want to speak on that too. So that brother gets up here, it's you know the thing about these reefer trailers and stuff is that it's a misconception. It's a misconception where people think like, all right, I can, because I got a reefer unit, I can do both dry van and reefing. That's just not the case. When you get a reefer unit, you're either going to be doing food grade. You're either going to be doing food grade or you're going to be doing chemical grade. It's either going to be one to two and stuff. And so if you do chemicals, it's now, it's very big. It's very big and stuff, man. Like see his situation there. See, that's why I'm gonna tell you. That's why I don't like Landstar. That's why I don't like Landstar. Cause see with Landstar, they got a lot of hazmat customers. That's why they require you. That's why they require you to have a hazmat and stuff when you go over there. And if you got a reefer unit, you either between those one or two situations there, you're either gonna be doing chemical and plant-based stuff, or you're gonna be doing food grade. But if you haul the wrong stuff, man, and it gets in your trailer, it's a real pain in the butt to get that smell out and stuff. Like if you haul a lot of pork, or if you haul pork, for instance, Okay, all right, appreciate it, Renee. Um, yeah, and I know who you are too. So, um, but yeah, if you haul a lot of pork, for instance, like in them, what's the daggone, not the bins. Yeah, okay, yeah, they call it bins and stuff like that. But if you haul that, the fresh meats and everything, that blood, that blood and stuff, that fresh product, that blood, doesn't matter how much you wash it, that smell that smell will kind of stay in your trailer. Now, you can haul other food stuff with it, right? As long as they'll understand it, because they're like, all right, well, okay, that's food stuff. And so, yeah, that's food stuff. So, like the bins, it has this like this fresh smell and stuff. You don't know it, like it smells like fresh meat. And if you go and haul stuff, like say you want to go get like some dairy, some dairy products or whatever, once they smell it, they're gonna reject it. And so it's like you get the stuff out, and the smell comes from the fact when you cut your reefer unit off and stuff, man. Remember, your trailer's real insulated, so it's just like a refrigerator, a refrigerator at your house and stuff. It's insulated, and whatever's in there and stuff is trapped. It's meant to insulate, to keep everything that's in there, including the smell. So once you shut off that reefer unit and that heat hits it and stuff like that, it just gives that odor off and stuff. So one of the ways you can kind of counter that is you get you one of those spray, well, they sell them at Walmart and stuff like that, like home and gardening and stuff like that. You put like, I guess it's made for pesticide. You can put anything in it, water, soap, stuff like that. You pump it full of air and stuff, and then you spray it. You definitely need one of those and stuff. And so if you want to get rid of the odor, especially if you keep a trailer, if you keeping one and you're gonna be married to it, then you get you some you get that item there and stuff, and then you go and go into the dollar store and get you some Pine Sol and stuff, right? Get you some Pine Sol, and don't even dilute it. Just put it in there. Just pour it all in there until it's full. And so, what I used to do it after every other load and stuff like that. And so you go in there and you spray it. You go in there and you spray it and stuff. And so you hit the walls, the floor and stuff, and then it'll give that smell and stuff. Now the only problem with that is that if your trailer has too much of an odor, whether it's a good odor or a bad odor, they'll reject it. They'll reject it and stuff. And so the other way and stuff to get rid of it is charcoal. Charcoal is a real good way of getting rid of it and stuff too. So hold on, guys, I got some more questions up here. Okay, I'm looking to get into the reefer game, signing on with someone to see if I like it before I invest in. Yeah, give it a try. Give it a try and stuff, because experience is the best teaching, of course. And so it's hauling reefer and stuff, man. Like I said, I love it. It's you got your pros and your cons and stuff in it, but when you learn, once you get everything down packed, you'll know, like, okay, yeah, some stuff I can haul, some stuff I can't. But a lot of people are under that misconception that you can just haul. Okay, well, I got this reefer unit, I can just haul anything like a dry van can. You can't. Cause see, that dry van ain't gonna hold the odor. Not like this reefer unit and stuff. You can haul garbage. You can haul garbage in your dry van. And if you get it all swept out and stuff like that, then the odor's gone. It's just gonna smell like wood and stuff. But this reefer unit, if you haul the wrong stuff, man, like I messed around. I messed around and I left a box of damaged like them curly fries from Arby's. I left them sitting on the back of the trailer and stuff, and so I was off for 3 days. Come back to the trailer, totally forgot about it, man. My whole trailer reeks of those curly fries and stuff, man. I mean, when they uncooked, when they unthawed and they uncooked, man, I mean, them things smell horrible, you know. So I had to, of course, get the reefer unit washed out, and then, just had to use some of that solution and stuff like that and everything. Like, get you some cheap, go to your dollar store will be your best friend. Get all the Pine Sol and like the dollar, the detergent and everything to wash clothes. That's another thing that that's very good right there and stuff. Detergent. I forgot to use that. I forgot to say that and stuff. That dollar detergent. Just go ahead, pour that in. Don't dilute it with nothing. Don't put no water on it. Don't put no water in and stuff like that. And spray it because that dollar detergent has already got enough water in it anyway and stuff, right? But it's not too. It deodorizes and stuff, right? And it doesn't leave that much of a fragrance and stuff, cause you don't want that either and stuff, right? Cause sometimes they'll reject that too and stuff. It just depends on where you go to. Like if you go to like if you haul dairy, right? If you get any kind of dairy products and stuff, if you go like the HP Hood, White Wave, Manola, any place that produce dairy products and stuff like milk and butter, then that's where you want to make sure that your reefer unit is deodorized and stuff, cause some of the stuff that you haul is like an absorbent, and so if this I don't know, sometimes and stuff if you eat certain stuff and then it might taste like cleaning solution and stuff, like daggone, what the world? This thing tastes like a Fibersol, Cause sometimes what you haul and stuff is an absorbent, and even if you cook it and whatever and stuff like that, it's gonna have that taste, And so people don't want too much of a fragrance and stuff, man, to be in your reefer unit because of that. So yeah. Let's see, G-Star Ahmed. Let's see. I got a question, bro. I'm an own operator just like you. So how long does a DD15 engine last? Deleted. Let's see. Deleted engine 2 years ago. We don't use that word. We don't use that word and stuff. Now 750,000 still running smooth. I'm considering how long before overhaul. Okay. First thing first and stuff. When you got the truck, how many miles and stuff was on the truck? Because that's gonna play a factor. Because it all depends on what was done before you got the truck. That plays a big part. And then when you got the truck, what was you doing? Because as long as you up on your maintenance, like if you do your oil changes and stuff on time. You do your oil change and stuff on time. If you go and get your and again, I kind of don't recommend it, but and stuff. But in a way, I do. It's not overhaul. It's your overhead. That's what they call it. Called overhead and stuff, where they go and tighten up your springs and your valves and stuff like that. I don't really recommend going to the manufacturer. I don't recommend going to a manufacturer to get that done and stuff. But as long as you as long as you checking, you're doing your proper oil, you're doing your proper oil change and stuff like that, your PMs, you monitor how you drive your truck and stuff like that. You see what's on the up and up, then yeah, it'll go the distance, It's recommended to do certain things and stuff, but if you take care of your truck like you're supposed to, it'll go beyond what it's supposed to go beyond. You'll know, okay, well, all right, this thing right here is definitely going bad and so on and so forth. So, you just go from there. But the DD15 is just like any other motor that's out here. It's all on what you put in it. You know, if you take care of your motor like you're supposed to and stuff, then it'll go, you know, it'll go as long as you want it to go and stuff. You know, it's just certain things gonna go out. I can't pinpoint and say, well, yeah, you're gonna get 1,000,000 miles, and then after that 1,000,000 miles, it's gonna then it's gonna break down and stuff like that. Cause you have people that, you know, you have people and stuff, man, that, like I said, you stay on top of your maintenance and stuff like that, and you got a team, you know, a place where you can go to that can monitor your stuff, you know, your progress. If you get tunes, if you got oil samples and stuff. Okay. Let's see, you bought the truck at 540,000, you oil change every 18,000. So yeah, I mean, you within, you know, you within spec and stuff, you know, it just all depends, like what kind. Do you do a lot of idling? Do you do a lot of idling and stuff like that? But, you know, on the most part, you know, you just do your proper, you know, you do your proper PMs and stuff, and oh crap, you do your proper PMs and stuff, man, and, you know, and just go from there. But, you know, definitely, if you can, get you a team and stuff, so that way you ain't never guessing anything, like, well, okay, what's going on with my truck? You know, you ain't guessing nothing. You get the proper samples and stuff, where you get an oil sample and stuff like that. And I ain't talking about some stuff like going to the Speed Co and getting them to do it. I'm talking about, man, I mean, going to some people that know what they doing, you know. And that takes you having to get out there in that field and stuff and find somebody, you know, cause again, you need that team, man, if you want to know what's really going on with your truck. But yeah, 550,000. It just all depends on who had the truck before you got the 500, you know, before you got the truck and stuff like that, and then you just continue on with the process. But being that you put another 200,000 on the truck, and it's still running like a sewing machine and stuff, then, you know, you're doing what you need to do on your part there and stuff. So I just say keep it up, you know. Yeah, just keep it up and stuff like that. But there's no definite answer I can give you to say, okay, well, yeah, it's gonna cut out at this point right here and stuff, you know. You did take care of the issue. You did take care of the issue and stuff, with that was going to be your biggest problem and stuff like that. So because of that being eliminated, you're not going to run into any more issues and stuff, you know, other than just your normal wear and tear and stuff. Let's see, Wise Owl, you got something. Even though, let's see, Wise Owl, even though I learned, okay, wait a minute, hold on. Even though I learned getting qualified for a truck, good credit score doesn't matter. Only a good down payment. But do you have any thoughts on a good credit repair company? No, I don't know anyone personally. I don't know anyone personally that can repair credit, but there are people out there and stuff that do it, and they're not, you know, understand, they're not, the process is to, they're not repairing your credit, they're just making it look good enough and stuff, so when people go in and do, you know, they do their thing and stuff, they see what they need to see and stuff in order to make the stuff look good, you know, cause I don't think there's no such thing as like good credit and stuff, you know, to be honest, because you're always going to owe somebody, and stuff, and, you know, you got to have everybody paid on a 28-day cycle, and so that, you know, even if you're a few days off and stuff, it's the 28th day, and you probably pay them on the 30th, you know, on the next cycle, you know, something like that or whatever, you know, that grace period, that can affect your credit score and stuff too. So again, that's nobody I know personally, but there are people out there and stuff that will repair credit. So my thing is just do your due diligence and speak to them and stuff like that, and they can give you a better understanding as to what they do, You know, let them know what you're trying to do, and they can get everything and stuff on the up and up. So when it's time for you to make that move and stuff, then you know you can do it. But again, there are people out there and stuff that do it. It's not real. It's not real rocket science and stuff like that. I would say go with someone who's been in the business a while. You know, check out some of the reviews and stuff like that. And then, you know, if you need to go into it a little bit deeper and stuff like that, someone locally maybe, then, you know, just do your due diligence. Talk to them, let them know and stuff what you're trying to do, and then just put the money up in there, and then just be ready to move. You know, do what they tell you to do now, cause a lot of times we feel as though we can do a lot of this stuff ourselves. You know, I know some people. You know, I know some people are not real big fan of E. Dean Cole and stuff, but that's you know, some of his customer base. That's one of his biggest problems and stuff like that. You know, is that a lot of people get in those programs and stuff, and then they feel like they can just do it themselves, and then you got the expert that's right there that has an understanding about financial literacy and stuff, and so, you know, he's telling you the 101. So, you know, just you got to put a little bit of trust and stuff in the process. Hold on, somebody sat there. Let's see. Try Lexington Law and pay them $15 to $25 a month and see what happens in 3 months. So Lexington Law, I gotta look him up and stuff. Lexington Law. Okay, Chris Robbins. Let's see. Hey, Rhode Island Red. How do I know when I need to have a clutch adjustment? Sometimes my Jake brakes don't work until I lightly press and tap on the clutch pedal. Okay, the problem that you have is not that your clutch is out of adjustment. Your clutch is not out of adjustment and stuff. It's just that it's a if you likely have to tap it, then more than likely and stuff it's that little spring. It's a little retention. It's a retention spring in your clutch. And so what happened is that wore out and stuff like that. And so when you tap it, you know, when it tap it, that's when your jakes and stuff engage, because what it's thinking is it's not pressed up against that. If you can look under there where your clutch is and stuff, it's a switch. It's like it's a little switch and stuff that's under there and everything. And so as long as that switch is engaged, then as long as the switch is engaged, then it thinks that the clutch, you know, your ECM thinks that your clutch and stuff is engaged, which won't activate your jakes and stuff. So what I had to do with mine and stuff, my spring, is that mine used to wear out, but this of course was in a Peterbilt 3. It was in a Peterbilt 387 and stuff. What I had to do, because I'm pretty sure your cruise control probably be working for a little while, and then it'll cut out, and then you got to do the same process and stuff. But if that's what it is, it's a little spring. It's a little spring in the top part of your clutch area and stuff that's wore out there and stuff. So it's a real easy fix and stuff. It doesn't mean that you gotta adjust your clutch or whatever. But in fact, if you got a Cascadia, if you got a Cascadia and stuff, you can't adjust the clutch. You know, there's nowhere down there and stuff to adjust it. Of course, I had to learn that the hard way and stuff, you know. So I would just try with something simple and stuff. That it's a spring mechanism and stuff on the top part of your clutch, you know, that's engaged. You know, it's engaged and stuff like that. So let's see what we got going on. Let's see. No, I got an electronic EPU using since. Right, you bought the truck from Snyder, cash. Okay, all right. If your truck is an old Snyder, if your truck is an old Snyder unit, now, yeah, you need to keep in mind and stuff is that, you know, the people who drove the truck and stuff like that, they weren't I don't know, was it an old company truck? Because if it's an old company truck, then you know you need to put a team together and stuff. Real, you need to get a team together and stuff and just check the truck out. I ain't saying it's a piece of junk or whatever. It's just the people who had the truck, they didn't have a own operator mindset and stuff like that. They didn't understand optimized shifting. They didn't understand optimized shifting. I don't know why I can't talk today. Using cruise control and stuff like that, proper acceleration, deceleration, those sort of things there and stuff. And so, they didn't understand, the significance of fuel mileage and stuff like that. They probably didn't take the truck in there to get the proper oil changes at the time that they did. They might have went over that sort of thing there and stuff. They didn't know the type of oil and stuff to use, those sort of things there. So, and that's if, like I said, if it's an old company truck and stuff, then yeah. Yeah, if it's an own operator truck, then something that was in a lease program, whatever, then 9 out of 10 the guys over there took care of the truck. So let's see what we got. All right, no, you get 15 a month, 129. Let's see, star. The money ain't the problem. The money ain't the problem. I just don't want to waste time. They keep saying they want to do disputes, but it's not worth doing disputes for something that is true and accurate. Okay, like I said, Wise Out, you gotta let the experts do their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. If you want your stuff done right, then you got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that they know what they're doing, right? Because if they didn't, then they wouldn't be in that field that people just, if couldn't nothing be done, right? If it wasn't effective, then people won't be going through the process of giving folks and stuff that money to get that thing cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? So trust in the process, because everything is going to take time, unfortunately. It's like, even if it's true or whatever, let them do their thing. Okay, bro, it's my truck was in dedicated lane with the lease driver from Florida to Atlanta on I-75. Okay, well, let's see. So if he was on dedicated from Florida to Atlanta, then the truck didn't hit a lot of mountainous regions and stuff like that. So it's all flat land. So it's all flat land and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, that's a good lane there and stuff. He ran dedicated. So he knew his comings and goings and stuff like that. He ain't worked the truck to death. So yeah, you got a pretty good piece of equipment, and then you already put 200,000 on and stuff like that, and it's running fine. So yeah. Because like I said, from the newer trucks, and stuff, anything a 2000, your post emission trucks, 2010 and old and above, anything 2010 and up, the biggest problem, and sometimes your only problem, is going to be your emissions. If you get that emissions under control and stuff, then the motor does what it's supposed to do and stuff. It's just that emissions. If you giving that MIL light, the orange light of death, then okay, you need to take your truck to that cancer light. You need to go and get that surgery done and remove that cancer. get that cancer removed, get that tumor, out of that body. Let's see. I think that's everybody right there and stuff. Um, excuse me. Um, I guess that's that and stuff, man. Getting back to this reefer thing, getting back to the reefer thing and stuff like that. Um, yeah, these reefer units, if you do refrigerated, you're gonna be back. Let's see, it's a 13K. Okay, so you got the same truck, you got the same model truck I got then. So yeah, I can definitely tell you that your emissions, that's going to be the biggest problem and your only problem. If you take care of that, and stuff, then you good to go. Cause um, the thing with my truck, and stuff, I said I was gonna, my truck was supposed to be paid off in October, right? But what had happened is I got to get my transmission rebuilt. So if I didn't have any issues between now and October, I was just gonna go and pay my truck off, be done with it. But since I got to get the transmission rebuilt, I just take the money I was gonna pay the truck off with. I'm gonna go get the transmission redid, and then just ride the time out. So I'll probably go from October to December. That's the only issue I'm having there and stuff is that, and that came from, my truck is an old CR England unit, so that's where that came from there and stuff. And so they just, see what gear is it? Uh, 3 and 7. Yeah, gear 3 and 7. They just it's on its way out and stuff. I put it in gear. I put it in gear and stuff, and so it starts slipping. Okay, well, your DEF box is cracked. That holds your DEF fluid. Because if that's cracked, then then you need to. If your DEF is cracked, then you're gonna have to go. You gotta get you another. You're gonna have to get you another. You're gonna have to get you another tank, because if air gets in it, if the air gets in it and stuff like that, it's gonna start throwing cold. And on top of that, it's starting to get back cold again. We got the box for the filters. I'm not understanding. They say, you say your DEF tank is cracked? I'm not getting it. What is it that's cracked on? Cause either way, you're gonna have to get it fixed. Cause winter is starting to come in. And when that cold air start hitting and stuff like that, your stuff gonna start crystallizing, and so your DEF is gonna start crystallizing. So when it start crystallizing, then you're gonna start having a whole bunch of other issues. Mr. Williams, you didn't miss anything. And stuff. Chris Robbins, let's see. What is the purpose of torque rods, and how do you know when you need replacing? Torque rods. torque rods. Oh, you kind of got me on that one. If it's what I think, it is, it probably goes by another name. It probably goes by another name and stuff. So I have to look it up. I have to look that up and stuff. That the word, and so to make sure I don't give you the wrong information, cause torque comes from a lot of stuff, and so I don't want to say, well, if this part goes bad right here, then yeah, change this or whatever and stuff. And so I'm gonna get that information out and I'll hit you back on that one. Let's see. Oh, the box that holds the filters. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, your one box. Right off the filter. Oh, that's your one box. Okay. If you crack that, if that's cracked, then well, it's game over. It's either yeah, okay. If you crack that, then it's game over. If you mess that one box up, then if you mess that one box up that houses the filters, then it's time for you. You either got one or two choices. A, go buy you another one box, which I don't recommend, or B, go see you a surgeon. Yeah, you can put a used one. Yeah, you can put a used one up there, but I mean, you ain't got but a matter of time, because if you changing the one off right that's cracked, that's working good, but you'll go get a used one, and then the used one is gonna be on its way out. Cause you can go, you see them online and stuff. They probably cost maybe $2-3 and stuff like that. You can go buy one, or go buy one at the salvage yard and stuff like that, and they probably tell you, yeah, it's been tested and all that good stuff there and everything, right? And then you get it and stuff, and then now you got to start changing all the sensors and all this other stuff in it, because it's not activating at the time it's supposed to, or it's not getting the soot off like it's supposed to, that sort of thing there. So it's just like a catalytic converter for your car. You ain't gonna go and buy a used catalytic converter and put it on your car. Of course it might run fine and everything, but you don't know the history of it. You don't know how damaged it is. So if it's cracked, then it's time for you to go get the surgery and just be done with it, and just let it stay cracked. That's my recommendation there and stuff, man. Before you go putting any money in it and stuff like that, go see your surgeon. Go see your surgeon and stuff like that, because it did what it was supposed to do and stuff. It cracked under pressure, So, and those things, they ain't supposed to do that. They ain't supposed to do it and stuff like that. Those things, they, according to them and stuff, I mean, you can get in an accident and flip the equipment over, and that one box will still be holding up like it's supposed to. But the fact that it cracked, right, that just lets you know right there, it's time. So you need to get with a surgeon. And stuff, man, and have that process taken care of. Hold up, let's see. It helps balance the truck and the drive tires. Torque you still kind of got me on that one. You still kind of got me on that one. Let's see. But yeah, TBE, listen. Let's see. The sensors were not hooked up. I got a check engine light when it happened. Okay, let's see. Sub, I'm going to buy a truck cash out of state. How do I go about? Okay, all right, Mr. Pete, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna answer that question there and stuff. Getting back to you, TBE. He said the sensors were not hooked up. Okay, if that's kind of confusing there too, because if the sensors weren't hooked up, then it would have gave you a check engine light there. It would have gave you MIL light. Let's see. I got a check engine light when it happened. Did you get a check engine light or did you get the MIL light? Because if you got the check engine light, then you good. You good and stuff. But if you got that MIL light and stuff, then it's only a matter of time. Cause if you drive long enough, that check, or you got check engine light, all right, then you good to go. Then you good to go and stuff. It's that MIL light. If that, cause both of them will come on and stuff, right? But if that check engine light goes off and that MIL light stays on, then that's when you can start counting it down from a D rate. You're gonna have the 25%, the 25% D rate, 50% D rate, and then the 00, which is when the truck is just totally done. So long as the check engine light on, you good to go. That MIL light come on, then you got problems. Okay, Mr. Pete. Let's see, I'm going to buy a truck cash out of state. How do I go about getting the truck back to my home state? Okay, when you buy the truck out of state, and stuff, one of the things that you need to get, and stuff, so you can get your truck back home, you need insurance. Okay, the insurance, and it depends on what you're gonna do with the truck, what type of insurance you're gonna need. If you get in the truck and you know that you're gonna be leasing on with somebody, then all you just need is bobtail insurance. All you need is bobtail insurance if you are going to get the truck and you're gonna be leasing it on to somebody. Once you give them the VIN number, and stuff, and the truck is insured, they'll give you a sheet of paper. The insurance company will give you a sheet of paper and stuff to let you operate the truck to get it wherever you got to go. Yeah, you're going to be in they're going to give you a not for hire. That means your truck got insurance and stuff, but you're not for hire. You're going to place it up there on your windshield and drive your truck anywhere you want to go. You ain't got to go in no scale house. They can't pull you over and do a DOT inspection on you, nothing like that. You drive the truck just like a car. You ain't got to use no log book. You ain't got to do no pre-trip inspection, but that's what you got to have. So what will be helpful is if you know you're going after this specific truck, if they can give you the VIN number, then have that VIN number handy so you can get that to the insurance company so they can have everything written up. It don't take very long. They'll fax over the paper to you and stuff, and then you good to go for however long you get. But the insurance will last you. Some will give you 30 days, some will give you 60 days, some will give you 90. It all depends on what you tell them what you need. And they'll fax the paper over to you and stuff to let you know that it's insured. And once your equipment is insured, then you can drive it back to your home state. What's going on, Mr. Leaks? Mr. Hazmat / putting all types of stuff to get rid of smells and odors and stuff inside the trailers. Now good and doggone well, man. You know good and doggone well that trailer need to be doing one or two things, man. Either hauling food or hauling that hazmat stuff, the plants and everything. Yeah, I know it worked. I know it worked and stuff, but it just, bro, I don't see how you do it, man. Like, they're hauling them chemicals and stuff like that, and then don't know, boy. It's just God knows, you know. God, you don't want to be stuck in one of those situations where you got done with this load here and ain't nowhere to go get it washed out, and then you got that you do 90% hazmat, hardly no food. So see, there you go. Brother Preacher was talking about that too and stuff. Is that, you know, you're either gonna be doing one or two things. It's either you're either gonna be doing chemical / plants, or you're gonna be doing food grade. And so I say in his situation there and stuff, like I said, you know, but see, that's Landstar for you, you know. They wanna, you wanna haul all that hazmat stuff and put like 18 and 19 placards on your trailer, you know, UN numbers and stuff, and they all flying off, and you know, they all flying off and everything, and then you got to go around city, and then they saying, okay, stop that dude right there and stuff. You know, that's why I like, when I go on the scale, you know, I'm going down the highway and stuff like that. If I see somebody that's hauling hazmat, I let them get in front of me, because I already know they're going to pull them off the bat. Oh, you got placards on it? Yeah, get him, let him go. Because they about to give you the business. Well, I don't know, you at Landstar, so they can't be messing around with y'all. They know y'all on top of y'all stuff. But anybody else and stuff, man, I mean, shoot, if I see a tanker truck or whatever, if he got any kind of placards on that truck, that's what I'm getting behind right there. I mean, I can sit there, I can have 100,000. I can have 100,000 on the box. But if I got a hazmat truck in front of me, they gonna let me go. Yeah, get that guy right there and stuff. Let that other guy go and stuff. In fact, they're going to close the scale down and stuff. You know, they roll the red carpet out, man. You got them placards. That's why I say it take a special type, boy. Ain't nowhere in the world I can do it. Ain't no way. But like I said, you with Landstar, so you protected. You know, they're just like the mafia. You know, they got a no hands off policy. I've been good so far. I thought they were about to work me in Ohio. See, that's what I'm saying, you know. But they seen that star. They seen that star and stuff, and then they know what time it is. You know, that blue star, they like, oh no, he one of us. He one of us and stuff, man. You better let him go. Go on, let him go and stuff, man, you know. They know what time it is. Cause I mean, I'm gonna be real with. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't see, you know, and if I'm wrong, let me know. I don't see no Landstar trucks getting pulled over for, like, you know, roadsides. I don't see it. But like I said, you know, it's the first time for everything. I don't see too many Landstar roadsides. In fact, I'm gonna tell you, I had to go look at one of your old videos when you went to California, when you had that white Columbia, or was it a Century Class? I think it was Century Class, but I looked at that video a long time. Ago. I said, man, whew, well, they getting that brother business. And so then, you know, then come find out and stuff that that's who you are and everything. I'm like, but I said, man, that's strange. They pulling him over and stuff, man. He with Landstar. Man, he must have did something like, I don't know, flipped him off or something like that. And then gave you that 9 cent ticket. But yeah, man, I'm like, shoot. Let's see, last time I got pulled over for speed, I got a verbal warning at Landstar. Ooh, buddy. I don't see how y'all guys. I'm gonna tell you what. I tip my hat to you guys and stuff over there at Landstar, boy. Oh man, I don't see how y'all do it. I mean, talk about walking on eggshells, man. But I don't see. Man, just like, you know what I'm saying, to you gotta have a certain amount of composure or something. And they're like, man, woo, buddy, like, I I don't know, man. Y'all guys, I tip my hat to you, but man, let's see. That was made up. I got to do some extra mess to get that. Let's see, that was made up. I had to do some extra mess to get that. Okay, see, there you go. There you go and stuff, man. You know, hey, they sat there and they seen that violation. They like, no, no, not our contractors, not our contractors and stuff, man. We got it. We get our trucks inspected every 90 days and stuff, man. You know, no, he ain't. I know, yeah, I'm pretty sure they had to challenge it. Like, man, shoot, they seen that. They like, man, we'll take care of this. We'll take care of this and stuff. You gon', you know, go ahead and do your thing and stuff like that. And they probably called over there to California and everything, and they told me, like, man, look, you know, hey, I don't know, y'all must be new. Y'all must be new and stuff, but, you know, hey, we Landstar, okay? We don't play that stuff about you writing us up and messing our safe stat score up and everything. We don't play that, you know. Look, we give our drive, we ride our drivers, okay? We harass them, you know. We make them get their inspections every week. If I even feel like something wrong and stuff, they got to go in there and get their inspection. And we send them to TA. We send them to TA and stuff, and they got to pass every single thing. And then you coming over here, this man just got his truck inspected yesterday, and you over here talking about, man, something going on with his truck, man. No, Jack, we don't play that. They probably told him, man, like, you know, even the guy who probably wrote the ticket, he was probably by himself, he probably got back to the station, and somebody a little bit more experienced and stuff probably told him. I bet you he ain't got a job there. Whoever gave you that ticket, I'm probably sure he ain't got a job. They probably fired that dude, like, man, he turned that thing in and stuff. Wait a minute, Landstar? Landstar, what, out of Jacksonville, Florida? You know what? Pack your stuff up. You're fired. Turn in your badge and your gun and stuff. You're fired. We don't write Landstar up. We don't write up Landstar, and we don't write up Walmart. We don't write up, and we don't, and you know, now Amazon. They don't mess with Amazon either. Extra composure, eggshells. No, I just. Oh, okay. Well, see, there you go. Now I'm learning something new. I'm like, okay, all right, y'all call shots over there. Y'all get to curse them out. Okay, all right. Learn something new every day. Boy, I'm like, man, shoot. I thought, man, if you go in there and stuff with the wrong color shirt on and stuff, man, no, you know what? We got to discontinue your contract, man. You know, we wearing black today and you in here wearing red. No, we can't have that. We can't have that and stuff, man. Just go ahead, just give us our stuff back, pull the decals off your truck. You know, we wish you the best. They will make you do one every 30 days if you get a few bad ones. After that, if you get another one during 100, a few bad ones. I thought, man, shoot, if you get one, that's it. Like, you got one bad one. No, man, no. You're fired. You fired. No, bye. You get out of here. You're fired. Let me quit. Let me quit bagging on Landstar. But I'm gonna say this though and stuff, man. If it all came down to it, and stuff, and Landstar was the last carrier, and stuff to say, well, you know what, it's either work for us or you can't drive trucks no more, I'm gonna go flip burgers. That's it for me. I'm like, man, I couldn't do it. Like, man, no, that's it. I guess I ain't gonna be driving truck no more then. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, hey, you know, I mean, like I said, y'all teaching me something. Y'all teaching me something, man. I mean, shoot. I thought, man, you go to Landstar, man, you got to be quiet. Ain't no talking. Like, man, shoot, I be wanting to, you know, when you go live and stuff like that, I be wanting to tell you, hey, dude, hey, don't be telling people and stuff that. Hey, man, ain't you scared they gonna look at your video and, oh man, who's this guy? Kevin Lee. No, man, Kevin, we gotta discontinue that contract, man. You know, you giving us a bad name and stuff. Even though you posting up good stuff, right? Good informational stuff, but we just, you know, we a drive-in outfit, and you went and bought that reefer unit, so you went and bought that reefer unit, man, and we can't have it, you know. We can't have that, man. You know, we do flatbed or it ain't that bad. Okay. Okay. All right. I mean, okay. Like I say, it take a special type, boy. You know, they are picky. Yeah. Somebody. Hey, Cal. Hey, listen. Somebody asked me on my last live feed. They put in the application, and they were denied. They didn't. Yeah, they put in the application, and they were denied and stuff, and they wanted to know when was the next time they could fill out application. When they could fill out an application. If you got denied. Yeah, yeah. Blizzo is like that, yeah. Bro, I couldn't do it, man. But yeah, that's the thing there and stuff. He didn't go into detail why he got denied or whatever. He just said, you know, he was denied, and so um, I didn't know what the process was and stuff, so I couldn't tell him. So I thought you were gonna get on the last live feed and stuff, and you know, you could have answered that question there and everything, but cause look, here my thing, Calvin. Listen, for now on, right? Cause I get a lot of people that ask me questions like about Lands. Cause they think I'm at Landstar, and so I'm gonna refer them to you and stuff. You're gonna be my go-to for Landstar. Anytime it's a Landstar question or whatever, I'm just send them over there to you and say, listen, all right, my man Calvin Leaks, he can give you the 101s and stuff over there. Cause I get, man, I'm telling you, it's like, I mean, every week and stuff, somebody hit me up and stuff talking about, man, you know, how is it over there at Landstar and stuff, and what's the requirements? I'm like, dude, I'm not over there, you know. But that's the thing there, man, guys. Hey, look, I just bought a truck. And I'm thinking about coming over to the Landstar and stuff like that. And let's see, depends on what's on the record. If you have several bad inspections or accidents, 8 million jobs in 3 years. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. So yeah, I guess basically what I thought, man. Cause you know, I was saying this. I'm like, shoot, if you couldn't get on with Landstar, I said, man, shoot, I don't think you can get on anywhere. Cause I mean, I don't think their hiring process is too. It's a long process. It's a long process from what I've seen, but I don't think it's, you know, I don't think they real anal about stuff. Anything's it's pretty much self-explanatory. You know, if you got accidents, bad inspections, you know, you done been through a couple jobs and stuff like that and everything. So it's just the normal. Cause I would say it's more on your truck than yourself, guys. You know, yourself gonna be straight. It's just that truck, like, you know, um, your steer tires and stuff. They probably require 16. They probably require 16 ply. You got 14 ply, so nah, we can't use that. Get you some 16 ply. They think no, I be, bro. I be in some bad shape, man. I mean, I don't, I, yeah, I be in some bad, but yeah, them dudes be, yeah, everybody over there at Landstar and stuff, man, they do be clean though. I gotta get that up to them. They do be clean, man. Every one of them. I don't know what it is. It's like I think that's a requirement. If he's under 23 and 1 year of experience, that would get. Oh yeah. I forgot about that too. Yeah. I forgot about that too and stuff on the age and stuff like that. Cause yeah, 23 years, 1 year experience. I think you gotta have 2 years, ain't you? And that probably could have done it right then and stuff. He probably ain't got enough experience. But that's good to know and stuff, 23 years and 23 years and stuff and years experience. So yeah. Oh, we got some bums. I never. You got some? I ain't never seen them. I never seen them. That's straight up. I never seen them. Every time I see a Landstar driving stuff, man, they always skinning and grinning. Skinning and grinning, loving life. Shoot. Man, shoot. But they like that over there at Prime too. At least the ones who do the videos, boy, they skinning and grinning, boy. Like, man, shoot. I'm over here and I just got me another lease truck. It's $1,500. Now they don't tell you how much it costs, but you get it. $15 a week. I just completed this lease program and stuff, and I'm gonna go get another truck. $15 a week. One in the last 3. I mean, hey, you'll probably see him before I will, but I mean, it just, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess to each his own, man. I gotta talk about something, and it's truck related a little bit. Like I said, nobody's above criticism, especially when you post it. But it's this one guy that we all know and love, but for some doggone reason, I be glad when he upload. I be real glad when he upload videos, but I hate when I get the notification at anywhere between 1 and 5 o'clock in the morning. I hate when I get, cause I know it ain't nothing good. I love this dude. But man, anytime I get one of them notifications, anytime I see one of them notifications between 1 and 5 o'clock, I know it ain't nothing good. Any other time and stuff after 5 and anywhere between 5 and probably 10 o'clock, I'm good. I'm all right. I know he all right. But I get them 1 o'clock in the morning notifications. I already know it's something. It ain't worth. But this last one that he did, this last one that he did and stuff, man. You know, can I ask? Boy, and trucking and relationships. Trucking and relationships. You get out here, you work hard. You get out here and you work hard, and you want to show people a good time. You know, you work hard enough. Now it's time to go on vacation. You know, go to those places that you can't go to on your truck. It ain't nothing more aggravating than the fact of somebody not having no appreciation. I mean, you going somewhere, right? You going somewhere with the intention of having a good time, and you get there, and somebody got to ruin it. Somebody has to ruin it. Don't understand the fact, like, I mean, you know, we over here chilling, having a good time, whether we on a cruise ship, you know. I mean, if he just uploaded something, so he ain't go live, but I'm gonna tell you, I learned a lot from that brother. I learned a lot from him and stuff, man, cause he really shows me how really unappreciated people are, and their situation ain't the best. You know, and I can't put it on them being, you know, preacher. I'm just saying, listen, I mean, you know, it just, I mean, you didn't come from the best of situations, right? And I want to say, you know what? They're young. They're young and stuff, but I can't do that. When you look at a situation and you saying, all right, I'm in a house, right? I'm in a house and I got my own space. I got my own space, and we over here every weekend. We out here doing stuff. Like, we ain't sitting around the house. We going over here doing stuff. Like, we going to restaurants and going out of town, and you know, we just doing it. I mean, so see that let me know that you in a productive state. You in a productive state, right? When you saying, hey man, listen, let's go somewhere and do something. We're gonna ride out and we're gonna have us a good time. We're gonna eat at the restaurant. We're gonna, you know, that's it. That's all. Hey, you want something? Okay, huh? Let me get you something. All right. Whatever, you know, I'm gonna spoil you, right? Because you my woman. That's what men do. That's why we get out here and work hard, so that we can sit there and say, you know what? If I made it, we made it. This ain't my accomplishment. This ain't my accomplishment. This is our accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? We here in this safe environment, right? You know where we came from, right? We over here in this safe environment, in this nice house, and we trying to accumulate nice stuff. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna help you get some credit. Meanwhile, I'm gonna hold stuff down, right? You just do what you gotta do. And we get into a disagreement because this is what we're gonna agree to disagree. This is what people do, right? I got my way of looking at things. You got your way of looking at things, but we can agree to disagree. And then the argument has to turn into something where we got to be turned. It ain't no we, it's they tearing stuff up. I got to go in here and tear up this nice house that we living in. I gotta rip up, I gotta tear up this nice house and just disturb the environment and all this stuff here. We're out of town, we're having a good time, and I got to go down here and get us in trouble. I got to get us in trouble. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this. The next time you go somewhere, take me. Take me. Look, the next time you go somewhere, forget the women, right? Take me. Hey, look, hit me up, say, hey, Rooster, listen, I'm going to Vegas. Okay, all right. Cause I'm going to tell you this. I ain't never been, but I bet you this here, I ain't gonna go down there and stuff and be calling security on you or tearing up your house and all that stuff there. I mean, since you in the mood, right? I'm just saying. I mean, you know, I'll be a lot more appreciative. Take me, hey man, listen, anybody like, hey, look, don't do that, man. I never been to Las Vegas. But I bet you this though, if somebody take me, we ain't gonna have nothing to argue about. We ain't gonna have nothing to argue about. That's for doggone sure. You buying me something and everything and stuff I asked for it, and then you gonna go and buy it? Like, okay, all right, appreciate it, thanks. What the heck I'm gonna argue about? But I love that brother. I love that brother, man, but I mean, I don't want, he too smart of a person. He too smart of a person to let somebody else come in and ruin what he got. That's straight up. Bro, you about chilling, you about relaxing, you about going places, having fun, stuff like that, and then you get into a disagreement and somebody come up and talk about you going to jail. And so listen, I'm like this for anybody that don't know. Anybody that don't know, if you ain't figured it out by now and stuff, then you know, I don't know what else to tell you. But I just hate, especially somebody who followed him from day one. I hate to see this brother, man, go through that type of stuff. And I know he ain't that type of person. Like, you know, of course, if somebody talking some mess to you, you gonna talk mess back. Yeah, we ain't got no nice words to say. You know, some profanity is gonna be used, right? Some profanity is gonna be used. Okay. And that's about the extent of it. But I'm saying, like, their situation, you upgrading, and you're doing better, and you wonder why guys don't want to get out here